The life story of Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was one of the greatest innovators in the world. He was the co-founder of Apple and the man who changed the way people use technology. His life teaches us that passion, creativity, and perseverance can turn dreams into reality. Steve Jobs was born on February 24, 1955, in San Francisco, California, USA. Soon after his birth, he was adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs, who raised him with love and care. As a child, Steve was curious and loved taking apart electronic devices to understand how they worked. After finishing school, Steve joined Reed College. However, he left college after only 6 months because he did not want to burden his parents with expensive tuition fees. Even though he dropped out, he continued attending classes that interested him, especially calligraphy. Years later, this knowledge helped create the beautiful fonts used in Apple computers. In 1976, Steve Jobs and his friend Steve Wozniak started Apple in a small garage. They worked day and night to build personal computers that were easy for everyone to use. Their hard work paid off, and Apple quickly became one of the fastest growing technology companies in the world. However, success did not come without challenges. In 1985, Steve Jobs was forced to leave Apple, the company he had helped create. Many people thought his career was over, but Steve refused to give up. Instead of losing hope, he founded a new company called Next and also invested in Pixar Animation Studios. Pixar went on to create some of the world's most successful animated films, proving that failure can lead to new opportunities. In 1997, Apple invited Steve Jobs back. The company was struggling, and his leadership transformed it. Under his guidance, Apple introduced revolutionary products such as the iMac, iPod, iPhone, and iPad. These inventions changed the way people communicate, work, and live. Steve Jobs believed in simplicity, innovation, and excellence. He encouraged people to think differently and never stop creating. One of his most famous quotes is, "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." Despite facing serious health problems, Steve continued working with passion. Sadly, he passed away on October 5, 2011. Although he is no longer with us, his ideas and innovations continue to inspire millions of people around the world. Today, Steve Jobs is remembered not only as a successful businessman but also as a visionary who believed that imagination and determination can change the future. Moral of the story: success is not about never failing. Success comes from learning from failure, believing in your vision, and never giving up on your dreams.